My name is Ellie and today we're going to go through our functional circuits exercise class. So make sure that you've got a chair close by if you need one to help with your balance, and we're just going to get started with our warm-up. So first things first, we're going to start with just getting our body moving side to side with a side step. As I said, if you need a bit of support with your balance, feel free to do this holding on to a chair. Keep that going. All right, we're going to start to bring more of our legs into this, so starting to bring your heel up. Bring your arms into a bit of a swing as we're doing this. Pay attention to your breath. If you're starting to get a bit breathless, you can go a bit slower. If this is feeling easy enough, bring up the pace a little bit. All right, and just relaxing there. We're going to keep in the theme of getting our legs moving. We're going to keep our feet just outside of our hip width, weight right through the middle of our feet, and we're going to bend down and up. Keep your chest up nice and high. Again, you can do this holding onto a chair. Keep going with them, nice and high. Feeling that work through the big muscles in your legs. 2 more. And last one. Perfect, so keeping your feet still, we're going to cross our arms over our trunk and go left to right. With this one, really focus on keeping your hips nice and still so that we're just twisting using our back. One more. All right, this time we're going to start to challenge our balance. So really moving side to side. Let your shoulders come all the way over the foot. So we're just bringing our heel up one at a time. And again, if this is challenging, feel free to use a chair. We're going to do the same thing, but forwards and backwards. So we're just rocking up onto our toes, then bringing our toes up off the floor. So heels up, toes up. And if it's easy with support, heels up, toes up. This one can be quite challenging. All right, and relax there. We're going to get our arms moving now, so making sure that you have enough space. Hands down by your side, and we're going to bring them up to over your head, or as far as you're able to get. That's it, keep going another couple of these. All right, and relax there. Keeping in the theme of upper body, we're going to get our shoulders warm. So hands down by your side, I want you to shrug your shoulders up all the way towards your ears. So we're going to squeeze up, hold, hold, and relax. And as you come back down, breathe out. Let all that stress fade away. So squeeze up, and relax down. 2 more of these. Squeeze up and relax down. Final one. Squeezing up and relax down. All right, into the final exercise of our warm-up. We're going to get our whole body moving on this one. So we're going to reach up as high as you can and then low as high as you can. So we're going up and and again, if you need a bit of support, you can still hold on with this one. Just go as low as is comfortable for you. Keeping a nice steady pace. 2 more of these. All right, that's our warm-up done, and we'll move into the main section of our workout next. All right, so in the main section of this workout, we're going to work for 30 seconds at a time on different exercises. So if you just follow along with me, I'll keep you right on which exercise we're doing. In the break, in between exercises, it's up to you if you want to step from side to side to keep yourself moving, or if you want to stop and take complete rest. It's up to you. Listen to your body and decide which suits you best. All right, so we're going to start with a half squat. So that looks a bit like this, and from the side, it looks a bit like this. You can hold onto a chair to support your balance if needed. So we're going to start with our half squat now. All right, 3, 2, 1. Come down and up. Keep your chest up nice and high. Push up through your legs. Good, just keep that tempo going. Work at a tempo that works for you. That's us more than halfway through now. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, so you're either into sidestepping here, or you're into standing still and taking a well-earned rest. And we're going to start again in 5 seconds. The next exercise we do, we'll bring our hands out to the side and up in front of you. So just as far as you're able to move. Okay, 3, 2, 1, up to the side and up in front. Keep that pattern going. You'll feel this one work in your shoulders. Keep that going. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. All right, back into your side step or your complete rest. Okay, going into our next exercise, you're going to hold onto your chair, get your hips nice and close to the chair so that you're not bending forwards too much, and we're going to bring one leg backwards, keeping your toes pointing forwards, using the big muscles in your bum. All right, starting there. Try not to turn those toes out, keep them pointing forwards. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, back into side stepping or standing still, whichever suits you. Listen to your body, think how you're feeling, how's your breathing. All right, our next exercise is a bit more stepping. So we'll step forward, forward, back, back. And we're doing this for 30 seconds. So work at a pace that works for you. Some people that will look like this. And for others, it might be a bit faster. So you might be coming forward, forward, back, back. Good, keep that rhythm going. We've got 5 seconds to go. All right, that's you done there. Back into side steps or standing still. So for our next exercise, you can hold on, but if you're able to balance, try to balance. So we're going to have our feet just outside our hips, and we want to stick our bum back, but we want a nice flat back on this one. So stick back, and we're going to reach down our legs and back up. So really stick your bum out, keep nice straight legs. So you feel this one working the muscles up the back of your leg. Can be helpful to look down to your toes with this one. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, back into side steps. Okay, our next exercise, we're going to get our heart rate up a little bit. So we're going to go into some punching. So keeping your feet nice and wide, we're going to start here, 30 seconds. Punch, 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 punch. Just straight out in front of you, keep that rhythm. Good, that's us more than halfway now. Keep the rhythm there. Three, 2, 1. Good work. Back into stepping or standing still for some rest. Try and get your breathing back to normal if you've been breathing quite heavy. And our next one, we're going to start thinking about our hips again. So holding on to something to support you, getting your hips nice and close to the chair. We're going to come out to the side this time. So try not to dip to the side. Stay up nice and tall. Foot out to the side. Keep your toes pointing forwards. 10 seconds to go. 2, 1. Brilliant. Back into your side stepping or your standing still. Okay, into our next exercise, we're going to step to the side, and as we do that, we're going to bring our arms up. So step, up, step, up. Ten more seconds here. All right, and relax, back into stepping. That one's really good for getting your whole body moving. Okay, our next exercise, we're going to think about getting our arms working. So standing still, hands down by your side. You're going to start by bringing your hand from your hips up to your shoulders. So as I do this, I'm keeping my elbows tucked in nice and tight. So coming up here, and then the next movement I'm doing is up in the air. So I'm coming up and press, down, up and press. Same thing again, up and press. Got time for another couple of these. 3, 2, 1, and back into your stepping. All right, last exercise of this round. We're going to use something to support us. Hold it on here, and we're going to press up onto our toes using the muscles in the back of our legs or calves. So come up, high in the air, and back down. Up as high as you can, and back down. Three, 2, 1. Brilliant, we've made it through our first round, so we're just going to start our 15 seconds of stepping, and then you'll have a second to grab a drink if you need one before we go through all of the exercises one more time. All right, take a second, grab yourself a drink, use an inhaler, anything you need in this time, and then we'll start from the start again, all the way from our squats at the start. All right, now that you've had a second to rest, we're going to go straight back into that. So we're going to do the same thing again. So we're going to start with our squats. So starting here, coming down and back up again. Don't forget to use the chair if you need a bit of support. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just into your stepping. And remember, if you're feeling quite tired, you can just rest in between these exercises. All right, into our next exercise, which was hands up to the side and hands up in front. Just as far as you're able to raise your hand. Good, that's us halfway, keep that going. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's that one done. Back into your step. All right, our next exercise is when we're getting nice and close to the chair again, holding on, and we're going to bring that leg back. So backwards, keep the toes pointing forwards, chest up nice and tall. You should really feel this one working the muscles in your bum. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, back into your step. Okay, we're going into the square step, so forward, forward, back, back. And remember to do this one at whatever pace suits you. You can bring your hands into this if you're feeling like you have the energy. 10 seconds left. And back into your side step. Or taking complete rest if you need it. Okay, our next one is when we're keeping our hips still, pushing our bum back, and we're going to reach down our legs, keeping a nice straight back. Halfway. 3, 2, 1. And back into your stepping. We're flying through this round. Okay, into the punching next. So feet nice and still, hands up. We're going to punch forward. If you want to mix it up a bit, you can punch down, or you can punch up. Just whatever keeps you moving for these 30 seconds. Five seconds to go. 2 and 1. Back into your stepping. Okay, we're starting to think about our hips again. So we're holding on, hips nice and close to the chair, and we're coming out to the side again. Try to use the opposite leg from whichever leg you used last time. So out to the side. Try not to lean too far over. Stay up nice and tall here. Three, 2, 1. All right, back into your side stepping or your rest. We are nearly there, just 3 exercises left. All right, we're going into our step out, and bring your hands up at the same time. So step out, hands up. Really shift your weight over on these ones. 3, 2, 1. Into our side step. All right, we're starting to think about our arms again. So elbows in nice and tight, hands down by your side, up to your shoulders and up over your head. Down, shoulders, overhead. Good. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. All right, into our stepping before we get on to our last exercise. Okay, using the chair for a bit of support, we're going to press up on our toes, heels up nice and high off the ground, really push through the calves in the back of the leg. Halfway. See if you can get another couple in. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, we're just going to go into a little bit of stepping, and then after this, we're going to follow it on with a cool down. All right, next up's our cool down. Okay, the first exercise we will do as part of our cool down, using a chair for support, we're going to keep one foot flat on the floor. We'll bring the other one forward, and we're going to rock back so that our heel's on the floor but our toes are lifted up. I want you to pull your toes towards your shin and bend at the hips, so keeping a flat back, bend at the hips, really pull those toes up, and you should feel the stretch through your calf, up the back of your leg and into your hamstrings at the top of your leg. So really pulling that up, and we're going to hold this position. Keeping both your toes in line, everything pointing forwards. And relax there. We'll do the same thing but on the other leg. So foot planted on the floor, other foot a step forward, toes up, pulling back towards the shin. Let your hips drop back, chest down, flat back, and holding that stretch. Again, you should be feeling that all the way up the back of your leg. Pull your toes up towards your shin to feel more of a stretch. All right, and relax there. Give them a bit of a shake if you need to. This time we're going to think about stretching out our hips. So nice wide legs here, holding onto the chair. If you need a bit of support with your balance, we're going to dip our hips to one side. So keeping your toes pointing forwards, dip your hip to one side, and I want you to bend from your tummy. So hips to one side, shoulders and tummy to the other, and you should really feel this all the way up your side here. Holding that there. And back up to the middle. And then we'll do the same on the other way. So pushing out to the side, shoulders down, keeping everything nice and square. Feeling this all the way up your side. All right, back up to the middle. This time we're going to get a stretch through our back. So hands on your hips, or you can hold onto the chair if you need to. We're going to think about arching backwards. So hands, hips forward, shoulders back. Think about sticking your tummy out and letting your shoulders come back. You should really feel the stretch through your back. All right, keeping on the theme with the back, we're going to go for a bit of rotation. So keeping your hips nice and still, hands crossed over your body or down by your side. We're just going to twist through and hold it at the side. So holding, back to the middle, to the other side, and back to the middle. All right, this time we're going to stretch our arms. So thinking about stretching our upper arm here in our triceps and our shoulder. So one straight arm is going to come across your chest, and this hand is going to come onto your forearm. You're going to apply a little bit of pressure through your forearm towards your body. So stretching through here, try not to twist at the hips, don't rotate into it. Keep everything else still, just a little bit of pressure so that you can feel that stretch through here. And holding that. Some people find it more comfortable closer to the elbow or further down, as long as you're feeling that stretch through the arm. Okay, and relax. And the other arm, so straight arm across the body, hand onto the forearm, pulling that towards you, really feeling that stretch. And if you're struggling to get into this position, the stretch can also be done here, where you bring your hand down and across, other arm over the top, and bring it round. As long as you're feeling that stretch through the upper arm. All right, this time bringing your feet nice and wide. We're going to let our hips come back. We're going to bring our hands and let them hang down here. So we're really letting ourselves go nice and floppy in this position. So down here, relax into this position if you can. Let your shoulders and arms become heavy. Sink your hips back. Really feel the stretching through your lower back. And nice and slowly coming back up to the top. Taking real care with this one, right up to the top. And as you get there, squeezing your shoulders up, back, and round. All right, we're going to finish up with one final exercise. So here we'll have our hands down by our side. As we come up, I want you to breathe in, and as we come down, I want you to breathe out. Paying attention to your breathing here, work at a rate that works for you. So hands down, breathing in, and out. And in, out. One final exercise, in and out. That is us finished. Well done for making it through the workout, and I hope you've enjoyed your time with us.